So what is bubble tea then?
So bubble tea is like a drink that originated in Taiwan back in the late 1980s actually. And the basic premise is it was a milky tea, so a bit like a black tea with milk. And the woman who first invented it decided to put these little tapioca balls in it, so they're chewy, kind of sweet flavoured balls. And so basically it is just different types of tea with different what we call toppings in bubbles. Yeah, so it's kind of like a cross between a dessert and a drink in many ways, yeah.
Yeah. So now we've chosen the mango and that's the jasmine milk green
tea,
yeah. So what would you say your most popular tea is?
Probably the original milk tea, yeah. The original milk tea is the most popular drink, yeah.
What's your custom like here in Sheffield?
It's what, in terms of the demographic, or?
Yeah, demographic, and yeah, are you busy? You know, obviously you're very busy today. So.
Yeah, I mean we get a lot of international students in because obviously around this sort of area at the moment there is a lot of international students here. But it tends to be a nice mix. Yeah, we get people in that maybe have tried bubble tea abroad, maybe in Australia or America or something like that, and then they come here and think, oh, you know, they've seen it in England now and they want to sort of try it again and try the different types. But yeah, we've had some really good interest actually, yeah, and from all sorts of people coming in, all sorts of ages. We have sort of younger people, older people, so it's been good in that respect, yeah.
What would you recommend beginners go for to start off?
Well, I would recommend probably going for one of the fruit teas because they're quite healthy teas. They're very low calorie, especially compared to a can of Coke or something. They're very refreshing and they're quite tasty, yeah, and they go quite well with a lot of the different fruit flavoured toppings, yeah. So I'd recommend one of the fruit ones. So say like a mango or a strawberry. Those would be my top two, yeah.
And how long have you been open here for then?
Since October last year, so it's about 8 months, 7 or 8 months, yeah.
Yeah, and do you see it catching on in the UK?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah, because I think obviously it's quite a nice thing for foreign people living in the UK to have because it's like a taste of home, especially for international students. But I think it will because I think people are getting a little bit saturated with stuff like Starbucks and Costa, and there's so many different types. It's nice to have something a bit different. So yeah, I think it could definitely catch on if it gets enough exposure and if we get enough shops and stuff in different cities across the country. Yeah, I think it could.
What's the strangest flavour you have on your menu then?
Oh, the strangest flavour? Well, we've got one called a taro milk tea, and taro is essentially like a Chinese sweet potato, a bit like a yam. So we have that, and it's sort of a really bright purple colour. That sort of like tastes sweet and nutty flavour. So that's probably the strangest one, but yeah, all the other ones are fairly recognisable, yeah.
Well, thank you very much. Cheers for that.
Okay, no problem, thank you.